It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will start this game off. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Moss. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Got it in the middle, it's Stewart. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got it. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Cardinals didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wide open spaces. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll run play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, it's Moss. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Cardinals! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Pittsburgh's offense will have its first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feet.
Turning on the Jets. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Panthers moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Trying to run, it's Reed. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass, it's Holstein. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Throws to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they can't make the connection. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. At midfield, he's got room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
The Cardinals are marching down the field. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Cardinals started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. To the air, it's Holstein. Oh, they're after him! And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Sends it back in motion. They'll go back to the air on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Reed. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Tight end now in motion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Rides the back and leaves it. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll ride the hot hand. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. The Cardinals lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Runs through a tackle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Brown has it. Slithers into space. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cardinals back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Dropping back, it's Moss. They're working that left side. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Gives it on the option. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. The Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Lee. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30.
3rd down coming up.
They'll send the tight end in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Moss. Fakes the grab. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man in the middle. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. It's complete to the left. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the Cardinals tried to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got him downfield. Touchdown Cardinals. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over UCF.
Back to throw, it's Holstein.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake. Still looking, on the move. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, he'll throw it. Scrambling away. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the tight end. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires to the tight end. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. What a disappointment. No good. You're looking for anything, just something to go your way. Couldn't find it there. Still down by 24, guys. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Moss. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is why this defense is so good. They get after the quarterback and get him on the ground. That's their third on the day, and they're number one in the country in sacks, and they have been a problem for every offense they've faced.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Now the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Cardinals with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He wants to throw it again. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Holstein. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's Williams. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. With the catch, it's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Using his feet to buy time. Still running at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Card in the backfield. It's Reed. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. Dropping back, it's Holstein. They're setting up the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Out of the gun, the inside give. There he goes. Oh, he's got some space. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And the Cardinals, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. To the ground, he's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Give to Brown. Got room to work. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10. To throw, it's Adams. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They boot it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. To the air on first down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Trying to set up the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Under fire. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Reed. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
And the Cardinals will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Caught behind the line. It's Lee. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Holstein. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Hunt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give on the inside. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Bell. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Coming out on first down with the play fake. throws for the tight end. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Grabbed behind the line, it's Reed. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Brown has it. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to throw, it's Adams. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He'll pull it on the read. And the ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Escapes the sack. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Rushes on him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
That makes the score Louisville 27-0.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. It's a seam wide open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. From the gun, running back gets to give. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Give to Brown. Breaks the tackle. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Second down, they'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. Bounced off his feet. Now the Cardinals are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Past the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Can't get him to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And some room to work. Got the first down and more. Touchdown, Cardinals! Great job by the back on the option.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Washington has the lead right now. Feels like we've heard the air raid sirens a few times today, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. So now it's second and long. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Lee. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. He'll keep it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Panthers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Looking for room. It's Reed. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. To the air on second down. The sure hands. It's Johnson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air on third and short. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
That's a Panther first down.
Used the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. This time they'll go to the running game. Nice move to pick up yardage. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Nice move to keep running. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He splits the uprights. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Trying the left side. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Get it out on the screen. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Adams. A little screen to the running back. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
On 3rd down, going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Buying some time. At the 35, he's got room. And he scoops his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Running to Green. Makes a pass to Marker. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And how about the complementary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unleashes one deep. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Fires to the big fella. Lots of running room. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the run. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Brown has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll do it himself. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. And the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And a precision punt there will pin the deep inside their own 10-yard line. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Cross the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Williams. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Reed. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. To the air. It's Holstein. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Off play action. He spins that thing down the middle. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll start this drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's reeled in, it's Reed. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely center cut.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Give to Brown. Oh, a lot of space. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go right back to him. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll move the wide receiver. The receiver on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.